not threaten to shut down the government,
You don't
because you,
wanna
let me
shut
just
down the
finish,
government, Chuck.
because you can't get
The
your
last
way.
time you shut it down, you
Yeah,
got killed.
let me say,
All right, guys, thank you for click and play. First, I want to say, after I'm done with these videos tonight, this for all the people who leave comments, I plan on going to answer comments. I'm answering a lot of comments. So don't y'all be mad at me for not answering these comments. I plan on getting to it. I just had a whole bunch of stuff to take care of. All right, nah, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. I could have picked the answering comments over anything, but I just decided to handle whatever else I was doing. I could have answered comments, but I plan on handing them drinks a little later, right after these videos. So let's go and check this one out, because I'm excited to hear this one right here. Some people told me I should check this one out, so I will.
So the wall will get built, but we may not have an agreement today. We probably won't. But we have an agreement on other things that are really good. Nancy, would you like to say something?
Well, thank you, Mr. President, for the opportunity to meet with you so that we can work together in a bipartisan way to meet the needs of the American people. I think the American people recognize that we must keep government open, that a shutdown is not worth anything, and that you should not have a Trump shutdown. You have the White House, the Trump shutdown. You have the White House. You have the Senate. You have the House of Representatives. You have the votes. You should pass it
No,
right
we don't
now.
have the votes, Nancy, because in the Senate, we need 60
No,
votes.
no, but in the House.
And we don't
You
have.
could bring it up right now.
Yeah, but I
today.
can't, excuse me, but I can't get it passed in the House if it's not going to pass in the Senate. I don't want to waste
Well,
time.
well, the fact is, you can get it started that way.
The
And-
House, we could get passed very easily,
Okay,
and we
then
do.
do it. Then
But
do
the
it.
problem is the Senate, because we need 10 Democrats to vote,
No,
and
no, that's
they
not
won't
the
vote.
point, Mr. President. The point is that there are equities to be weighed, and we're here to have a conversation in a
Correct.
prayerful way, so I don't think we should have a debate in front of the press on this. But the fact is, the House Republicans could bring up this bill, if they had the votes, immediately, and set the tone for what you want.
If we thought we were going to get it passed in the Senate, Nancy, we would do it immediately. We'd get it passed very easily in the House.
No, that's
We
not
would
the
get
point.
it, Nancy, I'd have it passed in 2 seconds. It doesn't matter, though, because we can't get it passed in the Senate because we need 10 Democrat votes.
Well,
That's the problem.
again, let us have our conversation, then we
That's
can
right.
meet with the press again. But
He's making a valid point, though. If I get it passed, I can get it passed over here. That's not a big deal. I can get it passed over here. But when it gets over there, when it get over there, it's not going to go through. So what's the point? It's a waste of friggin' time. And I like that they're having this in front of everybody. This is vision.
But the fact is that legislating, and which is what we do.
Right.
You begin, you make your point, you state your case. That's what the House Republicans could do, if they had the votes. But there are no votes in the House, a majority of votes, for a wall, no matter where you start.
exactly right, you don't have.
If I needed the votes for the wall in the House, I would have them in one session,
Well, then
it would
go
be
do it.
done.
Go do it.
It doesn't help because we need 10 Democrats in
No,
the
don't
Senate.
put it on the Senate, put it on the negotiation.
Okay, let me ask you this, and we're doing this in a very friendly manner. It doesn't help for me to take a vote in the House where I will win easily with the Republicans.
not win.
It doesn't help to take that vote because I'm not going to get the vote
Don't put
of
it
the
on
Senate. I
Senate,
need
Mr.
10
President.
senators. That's
Mr.
the problem.
President, you have the White House, you have the Senate.
I have the
you
White
have
House. The White House is done,
Representatives.
and the House would give me the vote if I wanted it. But I can't because
Well,
I
you
need,
can't-
Nancy, I need 10
can't.
votes from Chuck.
All right, let me say
Mr. President,
something here.
Let me just say one thing. The fact is, you do not have the votes in the House.
Nancy, I do. And we need
Well,
border
let's take the
security.
vote, we'll
Nancy,
find out.
Nancy, we need border security. It's very simple.
Of course we do.
We need border security. People are poor.
Hold on. Why is Pence yelling so much? He's so loud. No, seriously, when is Pence going to jump into this, man? Come on. They already started teaming up on your boy, man. When you going to jump in this? He don't need your help right now, but when you going to jump in there, bro?
pouring into our country, including terrorists. We have terrorists. We caught 10 terrorists over the last very short period of time. 10. These are very serious people. Our border agents, all of our law enforcement has been incredible what they've done. But we caught 10 terrorists. These are people that were looking to do harm. We need the wall. We need, more important than anything, we need border security, of which the wall is just a piece. But it's important. Chuck, did you want to say
Yeah,
something?
here's what I want to say. We have a lot of disagreements here. The Washington Post today gave you a whole lot of Pinocchios because they say you constantly misstate how much the wall is built, how much of the wall is built, and how much is there. But that's not the point here. We have a disagreement about the wall,
Washington
whether
Post.
it's effective or whatever. Not on border security, but on the wall.
Now, when he said Pinocchios, I'm assuming that he's saying that after the Washington Post looks over what he said about the wall, they have determined through fact finding that what he has said is false. Let me know if that's what it's saying. If it's saying that, then are they being truthful or are they being biased? Because I do know that there's a few media syndicates out there or channels, newspapers, all this other stuff who lean one side or the other, and they're not. They're in somebody's pocket. Oh, what can I say? Well, at the end of the day, they're in a bunch of people's pockets because they have a customer base and they look at the metrics and they look at the algorithms and they know who to feed, and who they're feeding is not everyone. That's unfortunate, being that they are the press, because they're supposed to be true to everyone, which is all of these news sources are supposed to be, in my opinion. Since they are reporting the news, we depend on them to report some real news. But sometimes it's not always the case, because they have people to feed and they bring people in there just to represent one side. See, that's why I don't trust any of them.
About the wall,
Washington
whether
Post.
it's effective or whatever, not on border security, but on the wall. We do not want to shut down the government. You have called 20 times to shut down the government. You say, I want to shut down the government. We don't. We want to come to an agreement. If we can't come to an agreement, we have solutions that will pass the House and Senate right now and will not shut down the government, and that's what we're urging you to do. Not threaten to shut down the government,
you don't
because you,
wanna
let me
shut
just
down the
finish,
government, Chuck.
because you can't get
The
your
last
way.
time you shut it down, you
Yeah,
got killed.
let me say something, Mr. President. You just say, my way or we'll shut down the government. We have a proposal that Democrats and Republicans will support to do a CR that will not shut down the government. We urge you to take
And
it.
if it's not good border security, I
It
won't
is
take it.
very good border
And if it's not
security.
good border
That's what the
security,
border
I won't
security
take it.
asked for.
It's what the
Because when you look at these numbers of the effectiveness of our border security, and when you look at the job that we're doing
You
with our
just said it is
military,
effective.
can I tell you something?
Yeah, you just said it's
Without a
effective.
wall, these are only areas where you have the walls.
wanna do
Where
this-
you have walls, Chuck, it's effective.
We-
Where you don't have
Wait a
walls,
sec.
it
Let's
is not
call a halt
effective.
to this.
Yeah.
Let's call a halt to this. We've come in here as the first branch of government, Article 1, the legislative branch. We're coming in good faith to negotiate with you about how we can keep the government
Open.
We're gonna keep it open if we have border security. If we don't have border security, Chuck,
I'm with you.
we're not gonna keep it
I'm
open.
with you. We are going to have border security.
And it's the same border, you're bragging about what has been done.
By us.
We want to do the same thing we did last year, this year. That's our proposal. If it's good then, it's good now, and it won't shut down the government.
Chuck, we can build a
But that's
much
it.
bigger
Let's-
section
let's
with
debate-
more money.
Let's debate in
Okay.
private,
Okay.
okay? Yeah,
Conversation
let's
took
debate in
place.
private.
This is good, man. I like seeing conversations like this. Now I get to go back and look at the plans that they claim they had already in place. I want to look at the security of the border and see if it was doing its job in the places where they say it was at. See, that's why. See, I told y'all, when I'm reading through these comments is how I learn the most, because I'm just saying, I can go out there and get my information by myself, but you already know, if you know a bunch of great, amazing people who call themselves the LFR family, who aren't selfish and don't mind giving me the information that I need in order to move forward. Listen, my path goes faster and faster, and that journey, man, is I'm learning extremely quickly, and it's because of y'all blessing me, bruh, and I appreciate it. So I'm going to check out all this stuff that they're saying right now, man, but also the comments. I told y'all, after these videos, that's what we will be doing.
That is devoid, frankly, of fact, and we can.
We need
dispel
border
that.
security, and I think we all agree that we need border security.
Yes,
Is that
we
right?
do.
Good.
We do.
See, we get along. Thank you, everybody.
What is Pence going to say? Is he going to get in Is he going to get into that? Oh, man, what's going on? I think Pence is a robot. He got to be a robot, man.
You say border security and the wall. Can you have border security without the wall?
You need the wall. The wall is a part
Are
of
you
border
redefining
security.
what it means to have border security?
Yeah, we need border security. The wall is a part of border security. You can't have very good border security without the wall, no.
That's just really not true.
Just
That
kidding.
is a political promise. Border security is a way to effectively honor our
And
responsibility.
the experts say you can do border security without a wall, which is wasteful and doesn't solve the problem.
It totally solves
But
the
I don't wanna
problem.
take this,
and it's very important.
Unfortunately, this has spiraled downward when we came at a place to say, how do we meet the needs of American people who have needs?
Hold on. Didn't I just now see? Okay. No, time out. Okay, Time out. Okay, we got President Biden is in office, right? And these are the Democrats saying that we don't need no wall for border security. Come on, you're being stupid, Trump. You're being dumb. Stop saying it. We don't need that. But, didn't I just now see Peter Ducey questioning Karine Jean-Pierre on this exact same, I just now did this exact same video. Y'all gonna see it. Once it's edited, y'all gonna see it. But they were just now having this exact same conversation where now the Democrats are trying to take credit for finishing the wall. And they said, we're not finishing Trump's wall. We've given back the $8 billion that was originally put out there for we put it somewhere else. We don't need that anymore. We're going to do it ourselves. And now it's not the same wall. It's a new fancier wall, and it's blue. And I guess that makes it better now, because 3 years ago when y'all was having this debate, when was this debate on? This debate took place on 4 years ago, December 11th, 2018. And as you can see, y'all already got Pence pissed off. Pence can't help himself. He's just, he's cursing and everything. Y'all can see it. I can see it. You can't see it. I can see it.
The economy has, people are losing their jobs, the market's in a mood. Our members are already
Well,
left
we have the
their
lowest unemployment that we've had in 50 years.
60 people of the Republican Party are losing their offices now because of the transition. People are not, the morale
And we've gained
is
in the
not
Senate.
up.
Nancy,
The
we've
morale
gained in the
is
Senate.
not-
Excuse me,
now-
did we win the Senate?
It's
We
not
won
in
the Senate.
When the president brags that he won North Dakota and Indiana, he's in real trouble.
When I
did.
Let me say this.
We did win
Let me say this.
North Dakota
This
and
is the
Indiana.
most unfortunate thing.
You saw him looking around. He's looking for, he made that joke and then started looking around for people to clap. Hold on. This is awkward, man. What's old cat name? What's his name?
When the
Watch it.
president
Get
brags
his
that he
face.
won North Dakota
his
and
face.
Indiana, he's in real trouble.
When
I did.
Let me say this.
We
Hey, he looking at this person right here. Hey, did you hear what I said?
did win
Did you hear what I said over there? Huh?
Say this.
North Dakota.
What about you over there?
This
and
is the
India.
most
What about y'all over there?
unfortunate thing. We came in here in good
He's so
faith,
proud of that.
and we're entering into this kind of a discussion in the public view.
But it's not bad,
Let
Nancy.
us- No, no.
It's
but
called transparency.
I know, it's not transparency when we're not stipulating to a set of facts, and when we wanted to have a debate with you about saying we confront some of those facts without.
You know
saying
what?
to the
We need
public,
border security.
this
That's
isn't
what we're going to be
true.
talking about, border security. If we don't have border security, we'll shut down the government. This country needs border security.
We
The
agree
wall
with
is a
that.
part of border security. Let's have a talk. We're going to get the wall built, and we've done a lot of wall already.
How big a part of border security is the wall?
It's a big section. It's a big part of
Is
it.
it everything that you need?
It's a big part of it. We need to have effective border security. We need a wall in certain parts. No, not in all parts, but in certain parts of a 2,000-mile border, we need a wall.
Which is why they are now starting to finish the wall and try to take credit. Oh, these dirty mother suckers. That's with an S, not an F, so I can still be monetized.
We are doing it much under budget. We're actually way under budget on the areas that we've renovated and areas that we've built. I would say if we got $5 billion, we could do a tremendous chunk of wall.
Mr. President, are you willing to accept less, though, and are your guests?
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. Look, we have to have the wall. This isn't a question. This is a national emergency. Drugs are pouring into our country. People with tremendous medical difficulty and medical problems are pouring in, and in many cases, it's contagious. They're pouring into our country. We have to have border security. We have to have a wall as part of border security. And I don't think we really disagree so much. I also know that, Nancy's in a situation where it's not easy for her to talk right now, and I understand that, and I fully understand that. We're going to have a good discussion, and we're going to see what happens. But we have to have border security.
Mr. President, please don't characterize the strength that I bring to this meeting as the leader of the House Democrats.
I see what you did. I see what you did. You was like, oh, you attacking me. I'm a woman. You're trying to, you went feminist. Okay, I see what card you played. Right there.
Elections
But
have consequences,
let me
Mr. President.
Let me just say.
That's right. And
let
that's
me
why
just
the
say
country's
this.
doing so well.
What the president is representing in terms of his cards over there, are not factual. We have to have an evidence-based conversation about what does work, what money has been spent, and how effective it is. This isn't about, this is about the security of our country, to take an oath to protect and defend. And we don't want to have that mischaracterized by anyone. And
I agree
we
with
are-
that.
and we are
No, no, I agree with that.
We are so let us have a conversation where we don't have to contradict in public the statistics that you put forth, but instead can have a conversation about what will really work and what the American people deserve from us at this uncertain time in their lives. where they
One
have
thing I think we
apprehension.
can agree on is we shouldn't shut down the government over a dispute, and you want to shut it down. You keep talking about
The
it.
last time, Chuck, you shut it down.
No, no, no.
And then you opened
20
it up very
times.
quickly. And
20
I don't
times.
want to do what you did.
20
But,
times you
Chuck,
have called for, I will shut down the government if I don't get my wall. None of us have said.
You want to know something?
You've said it.
Okay, you want to put that on
You've
my...
said it.
I'll take it.
Okay, good.
You know what I'll say? Yes. If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay, fair
Absolutely.
enough.
And
We
I am
disagree.
proud, and I'll
We
tell you what,
disagree.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck, because the people of this country don't want criminals and people that have lots of problems and drugs pouring into our country. So I will take the mantle. I will be the one to shut it down. I'm not going to blame you for it. The last time you shut it down, it didn't work. I will take the mantle
Good.
of shutting down.
That is
And I'm going to
luxury.
shut it down for border
But we
security.
believe you shouldn't shut
Okay.
it down.
But the
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
And we believe you shouldn't shut it down. Let me tell you something. Pence, brother, I'm on your side. Because what you said was loud and clear. I heard it. I heard it. These big old ears. Now, I used to have big ears. I ain't got big ears now. I got a big head. But it's all good. I'm still sexy, though. All right. It's y'all turn, man. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all.